This is a particularly tricky place to load because we can see we have a gateway right beside us and we have a bit of a fence in our way, and it's not an easy place to load up sheep. But it is lovely rolling ground and a good place to school a sheepdog. There are no handling units here, so I simply shed out half a load here for the top of the trailer and half a load for the bottom. I get about 13 in this bunch, so I need to go back and get a few more. So I think I have about 17 here. I get this one as well. 18 or 19 I do too on the top, but the top is a little bit smaller than the bottom, so we leave the 23 for the bottom. The goal here is simply just to keep the sheep separate and get them into the trailer and load them any way we can. And Bruce is fairly good. He understands here. He's focused on these ones. This isn't a great place I've picked to load. You can see there's an open gateway there, and I have to get under this fence and get in here through a little bit of a hole in the fence. But I'd rather load over in the gateway, but the ground is so soft that I might get the sheep loaded, but I wouldn't get to pull out the jeep and trailer. I'd be stuck there. Bruce is a dependable sort of a dog with plenty of initiative. You don't have to tell him everything there. He keeps them together pretty well and gets them through this hole in the fence. Trouble is that the fence is in his way here for trying to cast and control the sheep. It's not just ideal. It looks easier than it is, but we get it to happen anyway. You see here, I'd like to flank him onto the sheep, but the fence is right in the wrong place there. I don't need to be too fussy or careful here about one breaking back on me, because Bruce is there and he has it covered anyway. But my sheep are getting kind of used to being well dogged, and so they don't really challenge or misbehave too much. So here's the bunch that we left behind, ready to load up for the bottom deck, and just send Bruce back out for these. I often say that if you've good facilities, good handling facilities, good yards and everything, you don't need much of a dog. But I don't have good facilities, so I need to have a dog that can compensate for me. And Bruce is the kind of dog that lets you get very lazy, because he's good at carrying his end. But of course, then situations like this lend to, quietly schooling the dog, and it widens his experience, and it helps for the understanding between the dog and the handler too. Bruce and I know each other fairly well at this stage, and it's through getting hardship and things going wrong that you really know what you have in your dog. Even though we don't have sound in this video, you can see Bruce, you can see him there. I'm not looking at him or anything, but you can see him. He's helping me and he's covering up, and we're working together. He knows what I'm thinking and what we're doing. So this place is a little bit of winter grazing we've had. We got in here around the 1st of January, and now it's probably about the 5th of March or whatever, and it's time to go. But this place, it's a lovely mild spot to have spent the winter. It's a lovely easy time on my yawls. So we're all loaded up here now, and we'll say goodbye to it for 2021. And a bit of luck, me and Bruce will still be alive this time next year, and we'll be back here in 2022.